hanging out with Adam McDungrees.
What's up, everybody?
Today I thought we would hang out at his crib. We're going to be checking out a movie that neither of us have seen before. Adam, what do you got in store for us today?
Well, it's a bit of an adventure. It's like a spaghetti western that I saw and was curious about. It's called The Five-Man Army. Kind of looks like a little bit of a man on a mission sort of picture and all that. And what drew me to this is I saw like a small clip of it at one point on TV. But also, I mean, it has like, interestingly enough, it has like Peter Graves from Mission Impossible. And so it has kind of like a Western Mission Impossible vibe to it.
Oh, snap.
And plus, it's also, Dario Argento probably has a hand in this movie. So it's, I don't know, it kind of got me a little bit curious about it. So, I don't know, I was in kind of a spaghetti Western mood today. It's summertime, so...
So we're going to check out the flick. I've never seen it. It sounds pretty fucking interesting. I mean, Dario Argento's attached to this. I'm fucking sold. Don't have to tell me twice. While we check out the flick, you fuckers are going to check out the trailer. When we get back, we're going to have our thoughts on the old five-man army. Five-man army. Five-man army.
The Five-Man Army. They had $500,000 to gain and only their lives to lose. Peter Graves, James Daly, Nino Castelnuovo, Bud Spencer, and Tetsura Tamba as Samurai. The Five-Man Army, rated GP.
Alright guys, we just got done watching The Five-Man Army, a film by Dario Argento and Don Taylor. Straight away, I'm going to say that I liked this movie quite a bit. You know, there's certain elements to it that I wasn't crazy about, but by the end, I have to admit that everything was kind of wrapped up in a tight, neat little bow, and even the twist at the very end of the movie, it just felt satisfying, and you didn't feel betrayed by what happens. There's a great reason for why things occur in this movie, and that's probably the strongest part about the Five-Man Army is the overall writing and the screenplay. And the action is pretty much top-notch, too.
And, like, the whole train heist, is kind of almost like a subgenre within a Western and all that. And this was probably one of the best I've seen in terms of just the planning of it, everything like that. It was, executing the mission and such. But, I don't know, I mean, it's just focused on just, five, mercenary types who each has, like, their own special ability, and their task is to, like, steal a train during the Mexican Revolution to, like, finance, the rebels and all that. So, but I don't know. It's pretty satisfying. I mean, all in all, it wasn't, it wasn't one of the best spaghetti westerns I've seen, but it was satisfying, and that was, kind of what I was looking for with this. And I mean, I must say that Peter Graves at first seemed kind of miscast. As Tom said at one point during the film, he looked like he'd been taking a shower like every
other scene. Out of 10 stars, and we give a lot of reviews and ratings with movies, and I've seen a lot of spaghetti westerns, so has Adam over here, and this doesn't rank up there with like the Sergio Leone classics, but it's a fun movie, and I'd have to give it a solid 7.5. How about you, Dougal?
Yeah, I'd give it like I'd give it like a solid, like maybe 6.5 stars and all that.
Okay.
Like, I mean, it's satisfying. I mean, I guess it could have taken a little bit more chances in certain regards, and almost like the characters are so richly developed, which is one of the strong points of this movie.
Yeah.
I almost felt like they could have done more with them to a certain extent. One more thing too. This movie is, as you might have noticed from the trailer, has like a samurai dude in it. And what's cool about that is that from a film history perspective, a lot of the samurai films that were made, post-war Japan from like director Akira Kurosawa, those were influenced by American westerns. But conversely, a lot of like those samurai movies influenced westerns that came along in the 60s, and a lot of spaghetti westerns too. So this is like kind of like incorporating like both genres, and like everything kind of like comes full circle. So like I including like samurai in here and western. It's kind of like saying, yeah, you know, it's a reflection of the influence that both genres have had for each other. So it's like, you know, all in one package.
It's like coming home again.